Oro, the almighty Japanese hermit who's lived for generations. First appearing in Street Fighter III, Oro uses the fighting style known as Senjutsu, a Chinese martial art that's said to focus on mastering one's ki. Lore-wise, Oro is one of the strongest characters in the series, and gameplay-wise, he's quite tricky to play due to his moveset, making this old hermit one of a kind. Oro has numerous annoyingly good medium attacks, one of those being his standing medium kick. This is one of Oro's most frequently used buttons due to its reliability in several situations. On block, it's an amazing pressure tool because of how close it leaves him to the opponent and the advantage he gets. Standing medium kick also plays a huge role in combos, as it serves as one of Oro's main combo starters. From this one button, Oro can set up multiple beneficial situations. Another effective normal is crouching medium punch. Unlike standing medium kick, this isn't special cancelable, so it plays a more specific role. Crouching medium punch is a strong poking tool, and is probably one of the best medium pokes in the game. This is a good option to use when Oro has the lead to irritate the opponent. Mastering Oro's movement is essential when playing him. One of the moves that gives him extra mobility is his double jump. Multiple characters have the ability to alter their jump arc to benefit them, but not in the way that Oro can. Oro's double jump allows him to jump 3 different directions mid-air, and with this, Oro can potentially make certain characters commit to powerful anti-airs. If the bait is successful, Oro can inflict big damage. However, the double jump comes at a price. During the second jump, Oro's put in a counter-hit state, so if he gets hit out of a jump by certain attacks, he'll be left in a unique juggle state, which allows the opponent to perform unique combos. The double jump is a double-edged sword. Oro has quite the potent projectile game. Part of that is because of his V-Skill 1, Onibi. Formerly known as Yagyodama, Oro summons a giant orb which preoccupies space in the neutral and allows him to pressure his opponents. Onibi can bounce into 3 different directions depending on the directional input. This can be difficult to set up, but after certain knockdowns, Oro can make setting up the V-Skill easier via the help of his projectile, Nichirin Sho. The light and medium versions travel horizontally at different speeds, whilst the heavy one travels upwards. If Oro manages to get Onibi and his projectile out on screen, then things become difficult to navigate. However, both moves are projectiles, so be careful, Oro players. One of Oro's greatest assets in Street Fighter V is his V-Trigger 2, Tengu Stone. Oro calls forth 3 random items that follow up his attacks, which help extend combos and elevate his pressure game. The 3-item version is a good way for one to dip their toes into the mechanics on this trigger, but things get better when Oro activates Tengu Midare Stone. Instead of 3 items, Oro summons 5 items, which allows for different combos and pressure sequences. Certain items that appear grant small buffs, like a damage increase or V-timer extension. This V-trigger really puts the player's knowledge and dexterity to the test. Oro is a technical character. He has a lot to work with and has one of the best V-triggers in the game. However, Oro has difficulty against characters with solid anti-projectile tools, which basically deletes some of his vital moves. But no matter who Oro faces, his Tengu Stone will always keep him in the fight. If you like turtles and a little RNG, then pick Oro and show that old people can still kick it. Akira, the motorcycle enthusiast who has great admiration for her brother, Daigo. Akira is a character who hails from the rival School series, and to many's surprise, made her Street Fighter debut as DLC. Akira's fighting style is called Baji Chuan, a Chinese martial art distinguishable through its staple elbow attacks, palm strikes, and shoulder smashes. Akira has various normals that pack a punch, one of those being her crouching medium punch. This plays an integral part in Akira's gameplay, as it's her primary combo starter and pressure tool. Regarding combos, crouching medium punch leads into all of her specials to ultimately score the knockdown, and when it comes to pressure, this leaves Akira fairly close to play the strike-throw game. Crouching medium punch is Akira's best friend. Another normal Akira can utilize is a standing heavy kick. Whilst devoid of any real combo potential without resources, this has great range, which makes it an effective poke, especially when well spaced. Standing heavy kick allows Akira to move quite comfortably in the mid-range, and can cause a knockdown if it crush counters, another benefit to this button. A move that helps illustrate Akira's combo potential is her Kikokai, previously known as Energy Focus Cluster. Akira releases purple energy from her hands, which can be done both on the ground and the air. Depending on the button's strength, Kikokai will linger for longer. Outside of combos, using Kikokai in the corner as a pressure tool can really overwhelm the opponent. The grounded EX version is great due to how fast it releases, making it another threatening tool in the neutral. To strengthen Kikokai, Akira can use V-Skill 1, Kiko Rensei. This buffs Kikokai's damage and combo potential, especially in the corner. The amplified EX versions either cause a wall bounce or crumple state, allowing for different combos at the cost of meter. Now Akira's V-Skill 2, Sutenda, allows for different lengthy combos. Sutenda launches the opponent into the air for an aerial combo. Akira can either execute the move raw for a long combo or cancel into it from several target combos for a shorter elevation. Having access to this makes Akira's crush counter normal, Kaihosho, more fearsome, because if it hits, then Akira can perform a raw Sutenda and take the opponent to the corner with ease. Sutenda really enhances Akira's neutral game. Both of Akira's V-triggers bring that rival school's flair. Her V-trigger 1, Otoko no Senaka, has her call her older brother Daigo to drop down and attack the opponent twice. Akira can still move around whilst Daigo's on screen, allowing her to get the positional advantage or create ambiguous mix-up situations. Daigo can be utilized in many ways, so the opponent has to be extremely alert to the Kazama siblings. V-Trigger 2, Hatae no Kamae, gives Akira access to a stance that leads into the follow-ups Ha no Sogeki or Ha no Renbu. She can cancel into these moves via her normals or specials. Akira also gains access to Ten no Renbu, a combo ender, but more importantly, a solid counter to projectiles. To add another layer, Akira can cancel the stance with her Kamae cancel, which allows her to string together some satisfying combos. This trigger takes some time to perfect. Capcom did a great job integrating Akira into Street Fighter V aesthetically and mechanically. She's a solid character with great combo flexibility and solid corner carrying. An issue Akira has, however, is that to maximize her damage, the opponent needs to be crouching. She also gets outshined by characters who play similar to her. However, if you like motorbikes and sweets, then pick Akira and show everyone that rival schools still lives on. Luke Sullivan, the arrogant youth who's always down for a fight. Luke debuted as the final character to the Street Fighter V roster. He fights using military-based mixed martial arts, but his attacks have more recklessness than finesse. Luke focuses on aggression by being dominant both in the mid-range and up close. He has multiple interesting tools which not only make him strong, but also gave a little snippet in regards to what to expect in Street Fighter VI. Luke's normals are superb across the board, but some of the best ones are his standing punch buttons. Standing light punch is a swift jab that's impressively pesky and awkward to counter if the opponent doesn't expect it. This can convert into Luke's triple impact target combo. Standing medium punch is one of Luke's staple buttons due to its presence in the mid-range and potency. Standing medium punch can combo into Luke's snapback target combo. Then there's standing heavy punch, whilst the aforementioned normals can be used more liberally. Standing heavy punch is best used in a more patient manner or in the corner because of its mileage. This is great for catching normals that whiff or punishing certain moves in general. The common denominator here is that these normals are all forward advancing, allowing Luke to easily close the distance. A key component to Luke's gameplay is his special attack, Flash Knuckle. This is a deadly punch that can be charged for stronger effects, with each version doing something different. The light and medium versions cause different juggle effects when charged, medium Flash Knuckle causing a wall bounce, which result in different combo routes. The heavy version causes a knockdown, but can also be problematic in neutral because of the distance it covers and how it can allow Luke to maintain his momentum. EX Flash Knuckle is used quite frequently as it's included in most of Luke's bread and butters and provides excellent corner carry. It also makes his crouching medium kick 100 times scarier when it's already a frightening normal. Both of Luke's V-skills complement his already amazing toolset. V-skill 1, Hard Shot, gives Luke massive forearms which power up his next regular Flash Knuckle. The enhanced Flash Knuckle makes his regular charged Flash Knuckle the default version, meaning he doesn't have to charge. And the charged version gains even greater juggle potential. Hardshot basically allows for more destructive damage and stylish combos. V-Skill 2, Suppressor, functions much differently from other V-Skills. On the surface, it's a punch that when it connects is special cancelable. But if Suppressor makes contact with a throw, a visual effect will occur and give Luke lots of V-meter, essentially making it a throw counter. Suppressor improves Luke's offense greatly and literally has no repercussions. Luke also has an insane projectile game due to two things. The first one being his Sand Blaster. This is Luke's fireball that offers him a huge presence at different ranges due to its sheer speed. The travel distance of the Sand Blaster depends on the button strength used. The other prevalent projectile option Luke has is via his V-Trigger 1, Fully Armed. Fully Armed makes Luke locked and loaded by giving access to a 3-hitting projectile called Rock Smasher. This has fantastic utility, as it can be used in combos or in neutral, which makes Luke deadly from anywhere on screen. If Luke uses EX Sand Blaster, then he can cancel into his Thermobaric Blaster, a visually powerful 5-hitting projectile. This can only be activated via EX Sand Blaster, which is uncommon with other V-Triggers. Luke's V-Triggers replenish over time or damage inflicted, and deplete when using V-Trigger specials or receiving damage, a mechanic which is exclusive to Luke. Luke is arguably the best character in Street Fighter V, from solid normals to absurdly high damage output. Combine these with his stupendous V-system to make him miles better than your average all-rounder. Luke was clearly designed as a character who represents the shift to Street Fighter VI, and as he stands in Street Fighter V, an interesting testing ground for experiments, though, some might argue, at the expense of some competitive integrity, as he's clearly, intentionally, a little overtuned. If you're looking to play a super powerful all-rounder who serves as a bridge to Street Fighter VI, then bump Knuckles with Luke. Thank you for watching. These character overviews are made possible by our generous patrons. For $1 a month, you can help support projects like this, and also get bonuses like early access to videos and your name listed here. Next time, we move on to a new chapter with Street Fighter VI.